It's the Weather Xtreme video. This is the morning edition for Monday, April 3rd. I'm James Spann. Needless to say, a very active morning with a chance of severe weather, mainly for the far southern part of the state. But we have another opportunity for severe storms over a larger part of the state Wednesday. So a lot to talk about. Let's just dive in. Very dynamic upper trough coming in, producing a big stormy mess across the state early this morning. That was a radar at 5:08. Just a big mass of rain across the northern half of the state. We don't expect any severe weather there. At that point, there was a severe thunderstorm warning for parts of Hale and Marengo counties. That has expired. But as that traverses parts of central Alabama, that segment, that could produce some strong winds. We've got a severe thunderstorm watch for parts of central Alabama until 11, mainly for that one line segment, as you can see. That includes places like Montgomery and Clanton and Auburn and Opelika and Phoenix City. Of course, the main threat with that will be from strong straight-line winds. Farther to the south, we have a tornado watch for the far southwestern part of the state until 9 o'clock this morning. That's from near Butler down to Mobile and Gulf Shores, and that's where your greater tornado possibilities will be today, the far southern part of the state. This is the overall severe weather risk for the rest of today and tonight. And you can see the southeastern states with a chance of severe storms. We'll focus on Alabama. For Birmingham, Tuscaloosa, Gadsden, just a marginal risk. And again, for the northern half of the state, I really don't expect any severe weather, just rain and noisy storms this morning. The problem will come in that enhanced area that includes Mobile, Montgomery, Troy, Auburn, Dothan, Greenville, and Andalusia. That's where we could see some strong winds and maybe an isolated tornado this morning. Now, tomorrow, this is day 2. Interesting, we have a couple of marginal risks. We'll take a look at the Alabama situation here. Let me just say this. We expect the day tomorrow to be dry. Keep in mind, this outlook runs through 7 a.m. Central Time Wednesday. And this is for development along a warm front, more than likely after midnight Tuesday night, early Wednesday morning. And then Wednesday, day 3. Again, a risk of severe weather. Much of the eastern U.S. will focus on Alabama. There's an enhanced risk Wednesday east of a line from near Gadsden to Selma to Mobile. The standard slight risk includes Birmingham, Tuscaloosa, Huntsville, and a marginal risk for the northwestern corner of the state. And, of course, we really need to get this stuff out of here today before we focus on this, but we'll pass along some ideas in just a moment. And this is the rain for the next 7 days, valid through Monday of next week. The heavier amounts to the south and east, but certainly it's a big soaking this morning for much of the state. This is some very beneficial rain. There's a big positive here. So, model fans, here we go. The GFS, this is the 06E run, valid today at 1 o'clock local time. Negative tilt trough, just north and west of here. Down at the surface, we've got a 996 millibar low near St. Louis. And the rain will be ending during the course of the day today, during the midday hours, rain ending from west to east. Let me just say this. There could be some strong winds as this big batch of rain pushes out with a wake low, a rapid pressure fall on the backside of that rain. It happened last night in Arkansas. And if that happens, we could see some strong gusty winds right after the rain is over. Not saying it's going to happen, just saying it's a possibility, something to watch for. The other thing, could showers redevelop late this afternoon? This is 4 o'clock today, coming off the high-resolution NAM, and I think the air is going to be so raked over by this stuff this morning. No, if anything does form, nothing more than showers. And again, you can see evidence of that maybe up in the Tennessee Valley down to Winston and Walker County, but I don't expect that to be severe. Now, at some point, there was a school of thought that might happen, but again, after this big massive rain this morning, I just don't think the air can recover. So maybe a few additional showers late this afternoon or this evening, but for now, we're not expecting them to be severe. Tomorrow, going to be a beautiful day, sunny and warm. How about low 80s? We note that new surface low to the west around Wichita Falls, Texas. Now, this is tomorrow night, just after midnight, 1 a.m. Wednesday. That surface low is near Tulsa, and a warm front's going to begin to lift northward from the Gulf. And that's a reason for that marginal risk of severe storms in the day 2 outlook. This is for after midnight tomorrow night, way down in South Alabama. And then midday Wednesday, 997 millibar low is over southeast Missouri. And again, looks like a what could be kind of a messy day. Now, let's look at Wednesday. Now, early in the morning, again, we've got this situation with a chance of morning storms Wednesday. As you can see, this is coming off the 3-kilometer high-res NAM. We've had this a lot lately with these morning storms, and the question is, can it recover for more severe weather later in the day? This is suggesting Wednesday morning we might have a batch of storms with a warm front moving north. These are probably not truly rooted down in the boundary layer. These are more elevated, so if we have severe weather with this stuff, it will be hail and strong winds. Let's go to Wednesday at 1 o'clock, and this is where new storms are forming over North and West Alabama. And as these move to the east, they could be severe. Look at the instability values Wednesday, and this is at 1 o'clock. And these things, this will be the highest instability that we have seen all year. The Cape down in South Alabama is almost 4,000 joules per kilogram, which is very high for early April. And the numbers across the northern part of the state are over 2,500 joules per kilogram. And this is your STP, the significant tornado parameter, showing a couple of max areas, one around Columbus, Georgia, and Phoenix City, another one over the northern third of the state. But again, I'm just not ready to do specifics at this point. But the way it looks now, we could have a batch of storms Wednesday morning, another round of storms Wednesday afternoon, Wednesday evening. The storms could be strong to severe, and the highest tornado probabilities, and again, I'll show you this Wednesday outlook. This is the day 3 outlook, would be in that enhanced area from near Gadsden down to Selma and Mobile. And if indeed the instability is reached, as we're seeing on this guidance, we could see some significant severe weather in that enhanced region on Wednesday. So just be aware of that. And again, we'll have a much better focus on this later today, tonight, and tomorrow morning. So just stay tuned. Thursday, everything's out of here. We might see some lingering clouds, maybe even some light rain over northeast Alabama. It's going to be breezy and much cooler. I think we stay in the 50s all day Thursday. Be a different kind of day. And then Friday, we go clear. We start the day more than likely in the 30s. Wow. There's your cold snap in April. The high will be around 60, maybe low 60s. And Saturday, that surface high is right on top of us. And that's the morning when the colder pockets could radiate right on down to freezing over North Alabama with a chance of frost. This is the anomalies. You can see it's pretty cold over the eastern third of the country Saturday. But again, during the day will be dry with a high in the upper 60s. And then Sunday looks good, mostly sunny. We go back in the 70s. Week from today, Monday the 10th, big trough in the western states. Again, we're dry. Storms breaking out maybe over Texas and Oklahoma. This is Wednesday of next week, the end of the forecast period, the 12th of April, troughing to the north, surface low well to the north with a band of storms coming through here. Quickly peek at the numbers. And again, now this is coming right off the GFS. Not so sure it gets that cold, but you can clearly get the idea here. This is suggesting upper 50s on Thursday and Friday. It's got 37 Friday morning, 32 Saturday morning. Could it happen? Yes, it could. I'd say for the city in Birmingham, probably mid to upper 30s, but many of the colder spots and outlying areas could make a run at freezing Saturday morning. So growers, beware. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video this morning. We'll have notes in the blog. The next video here by 4 o'clock this afternoon. If you can't catch us this evening on ABC 3340 News at 4, 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, and God bless.